Shannon 4 from 4, tripped the barrel last week, quite productive?
Yeah, look, it was good. It was a good outing. Our toughest game to date, and probably our overall our best performance. Really good spirited performance from the entire 23.
Uni missed the semis last year. Different kettle of fish this year, though, aren't they?
Yeah, look, they're a really physical side, playing with a lot of confidence. They're playing a good brand of football that they're very, very good at. Very strong forward pack and some backs that have got a lot of confidence and they chance their hands. So they're a very, very, very tough opponent. And it sort of did come down to the last couple of minutes. And we were in a good shape for a good part of that game, and then we lost our way a little bit. But the boys were just in a nice controlled headspace and were able to sort of claw back.
If you could single someone out, who would you single out from that performance in Barrel?
Oh, look, I think probably the leadership of the team were probably the ones I'd single out. We struggled there a little bit and got ourselves behind. And I think that the leadership of the group really sort of brought the guys in, refocused, got ourselves back onto our process, and we played with a lot of confidence in that last 10 minutes, even though we found ourselves 4 points behind. So, I thought Huey Sinclair, Angus Sinclair, I saw those boys were really controlled and made a good fist of that result.
Meanwhile, back at Bon Andrews Oval, the Colts had a quite a glorious win. First time Uni have been beaten in probably 2.5 years.
Yeah, look, fantastic result. And the boys there they've struggled the last couple of weeks. They've struggled with some of their process. And I know that with Lockie and Smitty, they sort of brought the boys back and started to really focus internally on what they can control and the areas that they need to improve without looking at their opponent. And they worked really hard on that during the week and put out a really good performance. So they should have a lot of confidence. It's a really talented group, that Colts group.
West Harbour this week. It's a different sort of challenge for you. North Sydney Oval. So sunny Saturday. What more fun could you have than watching Norths there? How are you going to overcome the weapons that West Harbour have?
Yeah, they're a really good side. We've already experienced playing them this year in our first trial, and they were very clinical in the way they play. And we're expecting them to be very direct. They've got a very big forward pack and a very strong power game that we need to be able to counter. Really beat it, and then obviously look to the way we play and do what we do and do it well. It's going to be a good challenge.
Very good spine throughout that West Harbour side. They've got people like Lola here in the front row, Kelly Miafu at number 8, who's quite destructive, and then Dion Spice and a few other guys like that in their back line. So it's going to be no pushover.
No, absolutely not. No, and they've seen in their early performances that they can score a lot of points. Like I said, they've got a very strong power game, and that gives them the platform to move the ball. So, we've got to really meet them there. We've got to really meet them in the trenches and win over at the collision. We win our collisions and we win our contacts, and it'll allow us to sort of put our game forward. So, we're certainly not coming into this light-hearted in any way. It's going to be a very, very tough game, and we're ready for a real physical confrontation.
A different selection headache this week. You'll be missing Cam Clark, Will Miller, both starting for the Waratahs. Has that been an issue, or it's been pretty seamless?
Well, it's been pretty seamless, to be fair. We've had a fair bit of depth, and those guys have sort of been in and out a little bit with the opportunities they've been given at the Waratahs. So we've got a lot of guys that are pushing for those spots, and this is a really good opportunity for a couple of guys to really step into those shoes and perform well.
All right, Shannon, good luck on Saturday.